I simulated 10 seasons on F1 Manager 2022 and some really crazy things happened. Like seriously guys, new point system, Williams on top. Stay tuned to find out. My name is Chris, welcome back to CFRacing and enjoy the video. This video is sponsored by Manscaped. Manscaped is my go-to below-the-waist trimmer, and they've recently released the Lawnmower 4.0. It contains the newest skin-safe technology for those special areas. The Lawnmower 4.0 also comes with an LED light for more precise trimming, different guard lengths, and it is waterproof. Use code CFRACE for 20% off your purchase plus free shipping. Thank you Manscaped for sponsoring today's video. Hey everybody, what's going on? Chris here, otherwise known as CFRacing, and today I am going to be simulating 10 full seasons, all 22 races on F1 Manager 2022 edition. But before this video starts, and if you guys are new here or you're a returning subscriber and you enjoy the content like this, hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends, join the Discord, link is in the description down below. And just before this video starts, I want to give a huge shout out to all the members, and especially Saiketsu. I probably said your name wrong, I don't even know how to say it, and you're one of the admins on my Discord, but thank you so much for helping me out for today's video. So everybody go in the Discord and ping Saiketsu just because, and then tell him that I pronounced his name wrong. So with that being said guys, let's get into season 1 2022. In 2022, Max Verstappen wins the World Drivers' Championship as he takes 9 wins on the year, 358 points to finish P1. Charles Leclerc takes 6 wins, 332 points to finish P2. Carlos Sainz takes 4 wins, 309 points to finish P3. And Sergio Perez takes 2 wins, 276 points to finish P4. In the simulation, you'll figure out that there are a lot of different race winners, so I'm going to be putting down only race winners in the race category, not just 1 through 10 or however it's going to be. Ferrari won their first Constructors' Championship since 2008, followed by Red Bull P2, Mercedes P3, Alpine P4, Alfa Romeo P5, AlphaTauri P6, Haas P7, McLaren P8, what a bad season for them, Aston Martin P9, and Williams in dead last. And heading in to 2023, Sebastian Vettel goes to Alfa Romeo, Zhou Guanyu goes to AlphaTauri, Lance Stroll goes to AlphaTauri, Frederick Vesti goes to Haas, Yuki Tsunoda goes to Aston Martin, Mick Schumacher goes to Aston Martin, Pierre Gasly goes to Williams, and that sadly leaves Goat Tiffy as a free agent. And heading in to 2023, there is a regulation change to the side pods and the chassis department. In 2023, Max Verstappen dominated and became a 2-time world champion as he takes 17 wins on the year. That is insane. 494 points to finish P1. Sergio Perez takes 2 wins, 359 points to finish P2. Charles Leclerc takes 1 win, 297 points to finish P3. And Carlos Sainz takes 2 wins, 282 points to finish P4. Red Bull win their first Constructors title since 2013, followed by Ferrari P2, Mercedes P3, Alpine P4, McLaren P5, Williams move up to P6, Alfa Romeo P7, AlphaTauri P8, Haas P9, and Aston Martin in dead last. And in the driver transfer market, Daniel Ricciardo goes to Mercedes, Alexander Albon goes to McLaren, Valtteri Bottas goes to Williams, Frederick Vesti goes to Alfa Romeo, and Nicholas Latifi goes to Haas. Or does he? Because right before the season starts, Lewis Hamilton replaces Nicholas Latifi at Haas, and this has never happened in the Formula 1 game before, to my knowledge, or that's at least what Saiketsu said he did this season. Thank you, Saiketsu. And heading into 2024, there is no regulation change. In 2024, Max Verstappen wins his 3rd consecutive World Drivers' Championship as he takes 9 wins on the year, 349 points to finish P1. Sergio Perez takes 2 wins, 283 points to finish P2. George Russell takes 3 wins, 272 points to finish P3. Pierre Gasly takes 3 wins, 245 points to finish P4. And Valtteri Bottas takes 5 wins, 209 points to finish P5. Red Bull win their 2nd consecutive Constructors title of the simulation, followed by Williams P2, what the heck, Mercedes P3, Ferrari P4, Alpine P5, AlphaTauri P6, McLaren P7, Haas P8, Alfa Romeo P9, and Aston Martin in dead last. In the driver transfer market, Charles Leclerc partners Max Verstappen at Red Bull. What a driver lineup. Sergio Perez goes to Ferrari, Jack Doohan goes to Alpine, Frederick Vesti and Goat Tiffy go to Haas, Kevin Magnussen and Sebastian Vettel both end up in Alfa Romeo. And heading into 2025, there is no regulation change. In 2025, Max Verstappen wins his 4th consecutive World Drivers' Championship, but he had some competition as he takes 9 wins on the year, 388 points to finish P1. Valtteri Bottas takes 3 wins, 247 points to finish P2. Charles Leclerc takes 1 win, 227 points to finish P3. Pierre Gasly takes 1 win, 181 points to finish P4. George Russell takes 2 wins, 177 points to finish P5. Carlos Sainz takes 2 wins, 175 points to finish P6. Lando Norris takes 2 wins, 168 points to finish P7. Kevin Magnussen takes 1 win, 123 points to finish P8. And Kevin Magnussen takes 1 win, 91 points to finish P9. And I believe I said Magnussen, not Perez. Red Bull win their 3rd consecutive Constructors title of the simulation, followed by Williams P2, Ferrari P3, Mercedes P4, McLaren P5, Alpine P6, Alfa Romeo P7, AlphaTauri P8, Aston Martin P9, and Haas in dead last. In the driver transfer market, Lando Norris goes to Williams, George Russell goes to Ferrari, Sergio Perez goes to Mercedes, Lance Stroll goes to Mercedes, Jack Doohan goes to McLaren, Pierre Gasly goes to Alpine, Daniel Ricciardo goes to Alfa Romeo, and Isaac Hadjar goes to Haas. And heading into 2026, there is a regulation change to the side pods, finances, and there is a brand new point system, which I'll show on the screen right now. In 2026, can't believe this happened, but Valtteri Bottas takes 5 wins on the year, 139 points with the new point system to finish P1. Lando Norris, his teammate, takes 7 wins on the year, 121 points to finish P2. Daniel Ricciardo takes 2 wins, 95 points to finish P3. Zhou Guanyu takes 2 wins, 67 points to finish P4. Max Verstappen takes 1 win, 64 points to finish P5. He was finally dethroned. Sergio Perez takes 1 win, 63 points to finish P6. Kevin Magnussen takes 1 win, 58 points to finish P8. George Russell takes 2 wins, 50 points to finish P9. And Esteban Ocon takes 1 win, 33 points, and finishes in P11. Williams win their 1st Constructors' Championship since like 97, I don't know, followed by Alfa Romeo in P2, Red Bull P3, Ferrari P4, Alpine P5, AlphaTauri P6, Mercedes P7, McLaren P8, wow, bad season for them, Haas P9, and Aston Martin in dead last. And in the driver transfer market, Max Verstappen goes to Williams, Zhou Guanyu goes to Alfa Romeo, Valtteri Bottas, defending world champion, goes to Red Bull, Antonio Giovinazzi goes to Alpine, Mick Schumacher goes to AlphaTauri, Esteban Ocon goes to Mercedes, and Sergio Perez goes to Aston Martin. And heading into 2027, we have some major regulation changes to side pods, chassis, front wing, rear ring, side pod, underfloor, and suspension. In 2027, Lando Norris wins his 1st ever World Drivers' Championship as he takes 6 wins on the year, 162 points to finish P1. Max Verstappen takes 7 wins, 151 points to finish P2. Pierre Gasly takes 1 win, 82 points to finish P3. Charles Leclerc takes 3 wins, 74 points to finish P4. Valtteri Bottas takes 1 win, 70 points to finish P5. Carlos Sainz takes 1 win, 59 points to finish P6. Jack Doohan takes 2 wins, 54 points to finish P7, and Alexander Albon takes 1 win, 49 points to finish P8. Williams win their 2nd consecutive Constructors title, followed by Red Bull P2, Ferrari P3, McLaren P4, Alpine P5, Mercedes P6, Haas P7, Alfa Romeo P8, Aston Martin P9, and AlphaTauri in dead last. In the driver transfer market, Esteban Ocon goes to Red Bull, Oscar Piastri goes to McLaren, just like real life, Jack Doohan goes to Mercedes, Théo Pourchaire goes to Haas, and Nicholas Latifi goes to Aston Martin. And heading into 2028, there is a regulation change to high-speed downforce and the prize money. In 2028, it finally happened. Charles Leclerc wins his 1st ever World Drivers' Championship as he takes 4 wins on the year, 115 points to finish P1. Max Verstappen takes 4 wins, 108 points to finish P2. Pierre Gasly takes 3 wins, 97 points to finish P3. Carlos Sainz takes 2 wins, 81 points to finish P4. Jack Doohan, not Guin, takes 2 wins, 78 points to finish P5. Esteban Ocon takes 2 wins, 69 nice points to finish P6. Alexander Albon takes 58 points to finish P8. Lando Norris takes 58 points to finish P9. Antonio Giovinazzi takes 2 wins somehow, 50 points to finish P10. And Lance Stroll takes 1 win, 30 points to finish P11. Red Bull win their 4th Constructors title of the simulation, followed by Williams P2, Alpine P3, McLaren P4, Ferrari P5, Mercedes P6, Alfa Romeo P7, AlphaTauri P8, Haas P9, and Aston Martin in dead last. In the driver transfer market, Kevin Magnussen goes to Alpine, Frederick Vesti goes to Alfa Romeo, and Richard Verschoor goes to AlphaTauri. And we have some major regulation changes going into 2029 with regulation changes to the gearbox, engine, ERS, chassis and side pods, and there are some financial changes. In 2029, George Russell wins his first ever World Drivers' Championship as he takes 6 wins on the year, 103 points to finish P1. Oscar Piastri takes 4 wins, 102 points to finish P2. Charles Leclerc takes 4 wins, 98 points to finish P3. Carlos Sainz takes 1 win, 90 points to finish P4. Max Verstappen takes 4 wins, 85 points to finish P5. Kevin Magnussen takes 1 win, 79 points to finish P6. Lando Norris takes 1 win, 64 points to finish P7. And Esteban Ocon takes 1 win, 47 points, and finishes in P11. Ferrari win their 2nd Constructors title of the simulation, followed by McLaren P2, Williams P3, Red Bull P4, Alpine P5, Mercedes P6, Alfa Romeo P7, AlphaTauri P8, Haas P9, and Aston Martin in dead last. And in the driver transfer market, Zhou Guanyu goes to Ferrari, Oliver Behrman, one of my favorite Formula 1 prospects, goes to Alpine, Yuki Tsunoda goes to Alfa Romeo, and Carlos Sainz goes to Alfa Romeo. And in the regulation change department, there's a regulation change to low speed downforce. In 2030, Max Verstappen becomes a 5-time world champion as he takes 8 wins on the year, 140 points to finish P1. Charles Leclerc takes 5 wins, 198 points to finish P2. Lando Norris takes 3 wins, 106 points to finish P3. Carlos Sainz takes 1 win, 87 points to finish P4. Pierre Gasly takes 2 wins, 84 points to finish P5. Esteban Ocon takes 2 wins, 82 points to finish P6. And Jack Doohan takes 1 win, 52 points to finish P7. Williams win their 3rd Constructors title of the simulation, followed by Red Bull P2, Alpine P3, Ferrari P4, Alfa Romeo P5, Mercedes P6, McLaren P7, AlphaTauri P8, Haas P9, and Aston Martin in dead last. And heading into the final season of 2031, there are some major driver transfers as Alexander Albon goes to Red Bull, Mick Schumacher goes to Alpine, Teo Pourchaire goes to Alfa Romeo, Zane Maloney goes to Mercedes, Frederick Vesti goes to Mercedes, Jack Doohan goes to McLaren, Marcus Armstrong goes to AlphaTauri, Pierre Gasly and Goat Tiffy go to Haas, and Isaac Hadjar and Dennis Hauger both go to Aston Martin. And heading into the last season, there is a regulation change to cooling, cost cap, and there is a brand new point system, which will be on your screen right now. In 2031, Max Verstappen becomes a 6-time world champion as he takes 7 wins on the year, 106 points to finish P1. George Russell takes 5 wins and 94 points to finish P2. Esteban Ocon takes 4 wins, 87 points to finish P3. Lando Norris takes 2 wins, 63 points to finish P4. Alexander Albon takes 2 wins, 50 points to finish P5. Jack Doohan takes 1 win, 40 points to finish P6. And Zhou Guanyu takes 1 win, 30 points to finish P7. Williams win their 4th Constructors title of the simulation, followed by Red Bull P2, Ferrari P3, McLaren P4, Alpine P5, Haas P6, Alfa Romeo P7, Mercedes P8, Aston Martin P9, and AlphaTauri in dead last. And now, guys, it is time to take a look at the final stats for all 10 years. At the end of all 10 years, Williams won 4 Constructors' Championships somehow, Red Bull won 4 Constructors' Championships, and Ferrari won 2. Max Verstappen won 6 World Drivers' Championships, followed by Bottas, Charles Leclerc, Lando Norris, and George Russell, all with 1. And in terms of wins, Max Verstappen had 75, Charles Leclerc had 24, Norris had 22, Russell had 18, Bottas had 14, Sainz with 13, Gasly and Ocon both had 10, Perez had 8, Doohan, Albon, and Piastri all had 4, Magnussen and Joe had 3, Ricciardo and Giovinazzi had 2 wins, and Lance Stroll had 1 win. So guys, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. If you guys did enjoy and you want to see more simulation content like this from me, then go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends, join the Discord, links in the description down below. And with that being said, I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye.